Good evening, everyone. Namaste, and welcome to the first broadcast of the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra. So before we chant, I'll just go over a little bit about what the Gayatri Mantra, the significance of the Gayatri Mantra. So just going back to where the Gayatri Mantra came from. So the Gayatri Mantra came from Vedic texts, and according to many Vedic scholars, it is considered to be one of the most powerful mantras. It is actually considered the mother of all mantras. So the Gayatri Mantra, it's basically an invocation to the Supreme Being, the source of all creation. And what it is, it's basically calling in that Supreme Source, inviting that Supreme Source into our own experience and allowing ourselves to open up on the level of spirit, on the level of our intellect, and also to vibrate within our physical being and align us to that the source of all creation and align us from our body, our existence here on earth, aligning our bodies, our intellect with that of this in alignment with the Supreme Being. So that's what the Gayatri Mantra is an invocation for, opening up of our spirit like the blossoming of a lotus. So the Gayatri Mantra is chanted more with intention. Obviously, the enunciation is important. However, what is more important is the emotion and the intention that is put into the rendition of the Gayatri Mantra. So don't worry too much about getting the enunciation correct. If you can follow along, as long as your intention is there, and if you can chant to the best that you can announce, that is good enough. So there is, with the Gayatri Mantra, there is really no set rule as to how many mantras you should chant. A lot of people, they use the 108 rule, like a lot of the mala beads that are used for chanting are 108. However, with the Gayatri Mantra, it's not necessary that you chant all 108. You can actually decide how many you want to chant, because it's more important that you chant with the focus and intention is more important than the count. So I have a mini mala bead right here, and it has about 19 beads. So for those of you who have a mala bead and you're familiar with how to use a mala bead, I'm just going to go over with you some basics. So the bead with, the little strings hanging from it, that main bead is referred to as the guru bead. So the guru bead is the starting point, and it's also the ending point. So at the guru bead, when we start, you want to take a few minutes to set an intention for your chanting of the mantras. So the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra can have an intention. Each session can have an intention. It can be something very personal that you would like to manifest or bring into your life, or it can be something more general. For example, on the personal level, I could just dedicate this particular mantra session to better health, better mental health. I could make an intention such as letting go of worry and inviting more self-belief. That's just an example. A more general intention would be, for example, sending love and encouragement to the women in the world that are going through a tough time, especially sending love out to, say, our sisters in the Middle East who are maybe going through a very tough time, finding their freedom and their right to be who they are. So ranging from that, it can be something personal or something very general. So that is how we are going to begin with our chanting of the Gayatri Mantra. So let's, after that, with that background set, let's go ahead and begin our session of chanting the Gayatri Mantra. And just in case if you have a mala bead, you want to start at the Guru bead, and we will chant 20 mantras. And if you do not have a mala bead, just use your fingers. You may just count on your fingers till you hit 20, or just follow along. We'll close up at 20 and you will know that. So we will begin with a few deep inhales to get us centered and grounded in this space and present with our practice. So let's take 3 slow, deep inhales to the count of 6, hold to the count of 6, and slowly exhale to the count of 6. So close your eyes, have your hands in Gyan Mudra, and the way that you make that is by closing or touching the tips of your thumb and index fingers like this, and then you place them lightly over your knees, facing the ceiling, palms facing the ceiling. So close your eyes and inhale to the count of 6. Hold to the count of 6. Exhale to the count of 6. Repeat this 2 more times, maintaining the count in your mind. At the next inhale, let's begin with chanting Om. With your right hand, hold your mala bead if you have it, and if you don't, just maintain the Gyan Mudra. Starting at the Guru bead, take a moment to set an intention. I will go ahead and set a general intention for this chanting session. And the intention that I set for this session is to bring in more self-belief, especially for those that are beginning on their spiritual journey. May they be empowered with self-belief and trust in spirit, in the process, and in the unfolding of their spiritual journey. May they find the courage to walk their path. And no matter where they're at in their life, may they continue moving in the direction of fulfilling their destiny, the destiny of their soul. I set this intention for all of us that are currently here on planet Earth living this human experience. At the next inhale, we'll begin chanting the Gayatri Mantra. Inhale. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Staying and observing a few minutes of silence, just experiencing the stillness within. Stay here for a few minutes. Slowly bringing your palms away from your knees, bring them together, rubbing our palms together. to balance the left and the right energy channels in the body. And slow it down and bring your palms to stillness and bring your thumbs to the heart center. Taking a couple deep inhales, slow deep inhales. Hold and exhale slowly. When you're ready, slowly flicker your eyes open. How do you feel? Right. Thank you for joining me for the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra this evening. And I wish you a beautiful rest of the weekend. And may you carry this inner peace, this inner stillness, allow it to flow into all aspects of your life. Once again, thank you for joining me. Feel free to send me a message if you have any questions. And I look forward to seeing you again next Saturday for another round of chanting the Gayatri Mantra. I hope this was as enjoyable for you as it was for me. Namaste.